Hey, how's it going? Welcome back, YouTube fans. This is Zach. I'm here with,
Kevin?
and we are back for some Dark Souls 3 action. Kevin is still playing here. He's on the high wall of Lothric. We skipped a little bit of some more boring parts, and I'll let Kevin fill you in on what we skipped in this video.
We really skipped, actually skipped some stuff we could have put in a video. But, like, there's like some hard enemies down here, so I'm not going to go down there.
Oh, okay.
But,
So, Kevin, you might need to speak a little louder so that people can hear you on the thing there.
yeah. Okay, so, like, I don't know where that gigantic knight is.
Yeah, usually there's a large, I think a Lothric knight that roams this area. So, what I thought you were going to say, Kevin, was we skipped over the part where Kevin launched a bunch of arrows at the dragon who's guarding this area. So now, Kevin made it to the second bonfire here on the high wall of Lothric. It is the Tower bonfire. And now he's trying to bash this knight. I think he's a Lothric knight. And yeah, Kevin died. So here's this is
I'm
for
trying to drink an Essen's flask.
yeah, I got you. This is for the newcomers to the Dark Souls series, which we are definitely new to this series. One of the big hallmark of the series basically is that when you get killed out there in a level by an enemy or you fall off a cliff or whatever, all the souls you accumulated up to that point get left behind where you were. And so then you're going to get one life to go back and try to recollect those souls. And Kevin's going to try to do that right now. He may need to beat this knight first. Good shield block. Oh. Alright. So Kevin drank an Estus flask there mid battle. That's the health regeneration in Lost Souls.
I don't know what to do now.
So yeah, that's a good question. Is what do you want to do next? But anyway, what Kevin just did was retrieve the souls that he had lost. Now, if you fail to retrieve the souls on that life, they're gone. So you really got one chance to retrieve those souls.
Wait, don't you get two?
I think you get one chance. So in the lower right-hand corner, you can see we're working right now with about 1,000 souls. That's not a ton of souls early in the game, but it's enough that you want to go back and recapture them. And Kevin just said he's not sure what he wants to do next, so we have to talk about that. So you got to decide if you want to advance in the game. Do you want to go back and find that mimic?
I want to find the boss.
All right, you want to go toward the boss? All right, then here's what you're going to do. You're going to go back to you're going to go back toward in there. Okay, you're going to go down here. Okay. You want to get toward the boss?
Yeah.
All right, then what you're going to do here is you got to take out. There's two guys in this room. These are easy enemies, but tell me about the enemies in Dark Souls, Kevin. Are any of them truly easy?
No.
No, I would say no.
They're not easy at all.
Why not? Why would you say they're not easy?
They're not easy because they all of them have a different type of weapon, and you beat this. You have to use your weapon to defeat their tactic
Right.
with your weapon.
Yeah. And
Like
basically,
your shield and stuff like that.
it doesn't really matter how powerful you get in this game. Any enemy in this game is really capable of killing you at any time. So turn around, Kevin. Go out the door here. This is the advancing through the game pathway. All right, up here on this, we're going to find two worshippers on the left. They're not troublesome, but you get souls, and then you get kind of ambushed here. So you got two fallen knights to work with. And Kevin's getting a little better at the battle action here, so he's taking those guys out. And then tell us what you see here, Kevin. What are you looking at?
I remember what happened last night.
Okay, so we found this enemy last night. Kevin has switched over to his bow and arrow, which for those of you who watched our first episode, Kevin got enough dexterity to wield the bow and arrow, And now he's trying to pick off these worshippers kind of from afar. But here's a problem in that one of them turns into this really nasty enemy. That's the black enemy that you see over there. That is, I believe, called a pus of man.
Yeah.
Somewhat reminiscent of the Flood, I would say, from Halo, for those of you who played Halo. Every once in a while, one of these fallen, well, there's two instances where these worshippers will turn into this massive alien-looking monster, and they're kind of nasty monsters to take care of. Except, tell us how you're going to try to take them out here, Kevin.
I'm just gonna use my phone.
Yeah. So if you kind of fall back on this ledge here, then you can make use of your bow and arrow, and pretty much you're causing about 68 damage with each arrow. And over time, you're going to take that pus of man out. It's some sort of like a diseased falling, right, Kev?
Yeah.
All right, tell me what you're thinking while you're doing this one.
I'm kind of scared.
A little scared? Yeah. I can understand that. This is one of the more freaky monsters in the game up to this point. Which is actually one of my favorite things about Dark Souls 3 is just how messed up some of these enemies are. I mean, this is a truly weird looking monster. And
Oh, I got him.
yeah, nice job.
Yeah, boy.
And this is just really the first level of the game, and you're already getting some crazy monsters. It's really wow. Tell me what you're thinking now, Kev.
I'm thinking like, yay. Basically.
Yeah, good.
Yay, I beat the boss. I got an ember.
Oh, an ember's nice to have. And I think one of the things we're going to do with one of our next videos, I would like to sort of give an overview of some of the basic game mechanics of Dark Souls 3 for beginners. I started this game really having no clue how to play Dark Souls, and as it turns out, that's kind of by design. So the developers of this game wanted to recreate the feeling of playing what it felt like for Asian fans to play Western RPGs back in the 80s, when they had no idea what the game mechanics are. So I would say they achieved that goal, because you can't really tell what you're supposed to do in this game. Really for a long time. This is one of those games where I don't say this very often, but I would say for beginners to this game, you might want to think about picking up like a user guide. I've got one from Prima. It's actually a pretty decent, helpful thing to have. So Kevin's doing exploring here. We're going to reach the end of this video here pretty soon, but just wanted to go through sort of a little bit more of what's going on in the high wall of Lothric here, show that pus of man fight. It's kind of one of the more interesting battles early on in the game. And until next time, thanks again for watching our video. This is Zach.
And this is Kevin.
And we hope to see you back here again soon. Thanks.